My regrets look just like texts I shouldn't send. And I got neighbors that more like strangers, we could be friends. I just need a way out of my head. I'll do anything for a way out of my head. In my own way, this feel like living some alternate reality. And I was drowning, but now I'm swimming through stressful waters to relief. Yeah, all the things I do to spend a little time in hell. And what I won't tell you.
The solution to our waste problem is there's no one solution. There's several different things that need to happen for us to eliminate how much waste is produced worldwide every single day, and it really falls on every individual involved, not just the consumer but the businesses as well, where people need to realize the importance of things like composting and recycling and the benefit that that's going to have, and really the amount of waste that's going to be eliminated by doing things like that, as well as the businesses making more wise, sound decisions for our environment. So creating things that are able to be recycled rather than just creating more and more product that's going to just end up in landfills. So it really falls on every single individual involved. And we really need to, as consumers, start to make better decisions over convenience. One example being, if you go to the grocery store and get something that you can easily carry out with your hands, yes, it's easier to carry it with a bag, but that bag is just going to end up adding more waste, more trash to our world and specifically our country. So it's really about making smart decisions on the consumer as well as the business people who are creating these different materials for our consumption and for our use. And it's also about being innovative and creating new advancements with the trash that we have. So taking recycled materials or even things that we previously may not have thought to recycle and creating something new or useful with them, whether it be for energy or some sort of infrastructure, but trying to eliminate as much of the waste as possible to try now and make that trash, what we would consider trash, into something useful. All the trash that we throw away ends up going to one of a few different places. It either is going to go to a landfill, which is usually the majority of the time where it's going to go, but some alternatives that are actually a little bit better and more useful are going to be things like recycling, or some places are even using waste to turn or using waste to use for energy now, and even composting is also an alternative. But the majority of what we throw away is going to go to landfills, which are sound in their theory of how they're going to contain trash, but oftentimes are unreliable in their actual success of keeping the trash away from groundwater supplies and ensuring that contaminants do not enter our water that we'll be using for drinking and recreational use and industrial use and so on. And the trash that we don't throw away, the stuff that we litter or just leave wherever it may be, those things are going to end up really anywhere. Elements like wind and water can take those pieces of trash across the country, across the world, and ultimately our actions are going to impact others in ways that we might not foresee in the short term.
I'll probably never even tell myself. Don't you know that sunshine don't feel right when you're inside all day? I wish it was nice out, but it looked like rain. Gray skies are drifting, not living forever. They told me